Welcome back, wherever you are in the world, be it morning, noon, or night, to another one of Nathan Bell's excellent commentary videos. He talks about sport, culture, art, whatever you want. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a share to someone who you think will like this video. Today, Nate wants to talk about content creation.
Yeah, well, I create a lot of content because I got, followers and subscribers, and you want to keep your followers and your subscribers entertained. So if you're a musician or a band or you're an independent filmmaker, don't think you have to limit your creation to the movies you're producing or to the songs that you're producing. People want to know more about you. If you want to engage an audience, they want to know more about you, so give them everything, show them everything. Film yourself doing mundane daily activities, just updates on your life. People like to follow that sort of stuff. They like to follow along and know who you are. They want to know you personally. The audience wants to know more about you. They don't want just your songs or just your independent movies. They want to know who you are as a person. So give them everything. I've been doing this video blog series where I've told you all my thoughts about basically all of life and the world. Do your own video diary series. If you're a musician and you've got an album out, also accompany that with a video diary series where you tell people what your philosophies are and what your views are on life, and talk about everything. Talk about politics, talk about sport, talk about religion, talk about your views on everything. Let your audience know you personally. If your audience gets to know more about who you are as a person, they're going to be more engaged with your content. They're going to become more die-hard fans. So if you want to engage fans, you want people to be passionate and enthusiastic about you, so they want to know about your personal life. It's like when people watch all these celebrities and they watch the gossip and they want to know who they're dating. They want to know what controversy they've been involved in this week, what club they went to on the weekend. Film a video of yourself at the club, and say, if you're a musician or you're a band, and say, hey, we're just at the club this weekend hanging out, check it out and follow along, and don't forget to check out our music. And always at the end of your little diary entries, plug your music and plug your art, so they don't forget that it's all about going back to the product, which is the music or the art or the short film or whatever it is you produce. But I tell people everything, and I post constant updates. I'm posting 6 or 7 or 8 videos a week. I post videos of myself at work. I post videos of myself with my support staff. I post videos of myself performing my songs. I've got my studio recordings of my songs. I've got my live at Reliability versions of my songs where I play at the hub here at Reliability. Then I've got me busking on the street in about 4 different locations. I just keep bringing out different sets and settings of where people can see me playing my songs, and that keeps me constantly in people's feed, so they're constantly seeing my songs. And people don't mind if they're seeing the same songs over and over again, as long as there's a change in setting or a change in scenery or something. It just reinforces in their mind, oh, there's him playing that song that I enjoyed last time I heard him playing that song. A lot of people have really responded to Let's Dance and People Burning in the Jungle. On my YouTube channel, I've got about 6 videos of me playing Let's Dance at different places, at venues, on the street, at the hub, and then I've got the studio recording, and every time that comes down someone's feed, it reminds them there's that song Let's Dance that I really liked, and they watch it again and it gets stuck in their head again. So keep reinforcing it. You don't want to just show people something once. If you show people something once, they forget. You have to keep reminding them. You want it stuck in their head. You've got to drill it into their head so they can't forget. Don't let them forget. Keep reinforcing it until it's stuck in their head, until it's burnt into their mind that they love that song by Nathan Bell, Let's Dance. Keep bringing it up in their feed, keep bringing it up in their suggested videos so they can't forget. So I create all sorts of content, my video journals, my live at Reliability, my live at Beaumont Street, my live at a number of different locations, my studio recordings, my live at gigs. I just keep bringing out new videos, 6, 7 videos a week, so that people are always seeing me. See, if you want to engage an audience, they'll forget you if you do something once and then you don't do anything again for another couple of months. You've got to be in their feed every day so they can't forget you, so they can't miss you, so you're always there, always reinforcing that you exist. Because there's no reason why anyone would remember that you exist unless you remind them that you exist. And if you're a musician and you want to promote your music, you want people to know that you exist. And if you don't keep reminding them, hey, I'm a musician, I exist, I have this music that I want you to listen to, they'll forget that you exist. So you've got to keep being in people's zone, in their sphere, in their life. Otherwise, they'll just forget you because you're trying to create fans. You're trying to, you can't, like I said, you can't just show someone something once. If you just show someone something once, then they forget about it next week. Especially in this modern world where everyone has such short attention spans because they're always getting all this crap on Facebook. You've got to be constantly in that feed, so you've got to keep creating new content, but also it can't be crap content. It's got to be exciting content. You know, do the same thing over and over again, but in different exciting locations. Go to different locations and play the same song at 10 different locations. That's 10 different videos you can post that remind 10 different people of that song that they loved that you wrote so they don't forget. So keep pumping out the content and tell them about your personal life and film a video with your girlfriend if she's happy to be in it and say, hey, I'm that musician from that band you like and here's my girlfriend so you can all meet my girlfriend and we're eating pretzels at the moment. And we really like pretzels. You know, people want to see you eating pretzels because they want to know what you do in your spare time. So they want to see you eating pretzels or ice cream. You know, film a video while you're out having ice cream on Beaumont Street and say, hey, I'm that guy from that band you like and now I'm having ice cream on Beaumont Street. You know, why not? Because you're either not in their feed and they don't know who you are, or you're in their feed and they do know who you are. And if you're in their feed, they can't miss you. They can't avoid you. So you've got to keep being in their feed and keep reminding them that you exist. Because you're not special. Nobody's going to remember that you exist unless you keep reminding them constantly by getting in their feed that you exist. And if you've got subscribers, your subscribers are going to forget unless you're posting every day or at least every week. So tell them your thoughts on politics. Do a video diary. When you go to an art exhibition, do a post and say, I'm at this art exhibition because I love art. Reminds them that you love art and you're an artist. And tell them about your personal thoughts. You know, keep creating more and more content and just keep it exciting and fresh and engaging people. And it can be little mundane things because sometimes people just want to see people doing little mundane things, and that's okay. Not everything has to be serious and complicated. So, you know, as well as your music or your short film or whatever your main product is, keep engaging people with little bits of extra content and keep bringing out little things about your personal life so they get to know who you are personally, so they form a bond with you and they form a deeper interest in you. Then they'll be more die-hard fans. Then they'll be real supporters. So that's some thoughts about how you can create constant engaging content. And that's some of the ideas that I do and some of the content that I create. So drop a comment in the comment section about creating content.